Hey, who got some green in his clothes?
I have to check.
Check right quick. See if it's some good shit.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On play action, now Brady. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 39, Brady. And that's incomplete. He was looking for the tight end, Lance Kendricks, there. But now it's 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. 23 yards on the play.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Ricky Prohl. We forgot about those other white boys. Was a fucking problem. He was a part of the greatest show on
Watson
turf.
will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Part of the greatest show on turf. You stop shit. They stopped running the damn ball because if they gave the ball, they gave the ball to Marshall Faulk. How many times? Marshall Faulk would have killed y'all. They was fucking stupid. They was fucking basketball.
Watson now to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Charles already trailing by 10. How imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense.
I mean, you brought it up.
More so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's brought down after
like I brought it up. Who the fuck? Like I'm the one that started to brought this shit
there
up.
And give him a 1st down.
Then he running shit, talking shit about my plays. I see you running that J Steele blitz, ain't you? Ain't that some shit?
It's Watson. They'll roll it, and he
I'm
can't
just
get
talking
rid
shit.
of it. He's taken down.
I'm just talking shit. I don't give a fuck what you want.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
He got 29 yards that time. Brady already at 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches, and not only can he do it.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Switch. Hey, 31! Watch motion.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking. Downfield is a great spot for it. I say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
On first down, it's Watson.
Turn up the lights. I'm looking for.
Houston. Kiki QT. 63 yards. And the Texans draw a bit closer. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That throw by Brady, incomplete. He was looking for Edelman there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the gun, it's Brady. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Brady to his old reliable Edelman, and the Patriots have a 1st down. Brady now on 1st down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Shut the fuck up.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball is expected to be caught.
Here's Watson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kyle Van Noy, his 2nd sack of the night.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway. But when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Watson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Dante Hightower. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And following the interception, just any interception,
the last play you from here, shut the fuck up.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
You just ran the fucking play.
They attack him here. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Brady's throw there complete.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Brady again. Is this intercepted?
I'm about to throw this cash up on the new toy.
Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something.
Yeah, he doing exactly. He doing the Jay Steele shit right goddamn now.
I like the way
He a Jay Steele nigga.
Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again is Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Watson hands this to Ford. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Yeah, can he put it aside? Let's find out. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Brady to throw. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Brady on target to Edelman. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Brady now, 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. And he'll get 3 up to midfield.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
From midfield, here's Brady. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. And that takes us from second to third down.
I'm trying to do that my damn self.
From the gun, Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted.
And I thank you.
Picked
thank
up by
you.
The Bradley Roby.
When I felt
the 20.
enough, you never turned away. You were right there. And I thank you. Thank you.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
You never turned away. You were right there.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will...
Yeah. Putting that game shot right on there. And I thank you. I was thinking Thomas Brady. And I thank you. Thomas throwing touchdowns to the other team. All right, hold on.
Cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
And I thank you. Who else watching me? I know you watching me, cuz, but somebody else watching the nigga too. Probably Jay Steele trying to study it. And, he copy it down. People plays and shit. All of a sudden after he play you, he do like June and shit. Bitch ass nigga.
Now comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense.
And I thank you. How you doing, Thomas?
Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Brady going to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
White boy doing some things to us.
A Reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Wait, that 380.
Now Brady.
How you doing, Thomas?
Pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
It wasn't a matter of damn time before they started touching you, Thomas.
Down for a loss of 12 that time. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Now Brady. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Get him off his spot.
Incomplete.
What up, Nuke? What up, boy?
Now it's 4th.
Get him off his spot. That's all we had to do. Get Thomas off his spot.
Of that defense right there. The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there.
You were running your fucking mouth. It's not doing it. 17 on exit, ain't it?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down. You got to try and
you want the world to see this.
There's nothing available there for him.
This is the fuck you were saying. You want the world to see this.
A good return.
I know I ain't doing nothing. You right.
And the Texans will take over.
I ain't doing nothing. I got 17 fucking points. I ain't all from field goals now. I know it. And I thank you. I know it.
Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but it's still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field.
I turn the rich into a wee house.
The first half.
This
don't
is
mess it up. We're going to halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
That motherfucker said he in the wrist.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Got my baby mama in my side, bitch.
And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead,
that's how we doing it, huh? We got there quick, huh?
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down.
I got something for that.
Be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Keeps himself upright. Dancing to his left.
Oh!
He's got the first down and more inside the 4.
Let's fucking go.
There on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that are defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Missed a little sack there. He's still looking downfield and said, "Oh!"
So the big play gets
got about 30-something yards rushing.
To the red zone here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's going to leave this for his running back.
Go ahead, give me your draws.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement for those last 2 plays.
We always talk about having
Patrick Chung on the fucking ground.
And how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, and he's in.
I tell you, you motherfucker can't handle that motherfucking Hopkins. He can't handle the truth.
Touchdown. And the Texans will add
fuck out of here. Talking about all I do is score fucking field goals. Look at this shit here. Look at DeAndre.
But I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything
look
on
at
the
him.
other
Fucking
side.
look at that shit.
Not at all. Almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point.
How you feel?
And his guys will take
you were running your fucking mouth not too long ago. You was up 14 running your fucking mouth. Yeah. You were talking hella shit, wasn't he, good? He was up 14 in the first.
For the touchdown,
he's real fucking humble now. Now he down 10. He was up 14, now he down 10.
This is fielded a couple yards.
In the second, ain't that some shit?
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Oh, yeah, I'm still going to go on my fucking run. I'm on defense now, nigga. I'm about to give Thomas a fucking fit. Thomas about to get a
comes
fucking
the New England offense to see what they can do
this
this time.
downstairs.
30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a straight snap that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady.
Blanket that. Blanket that.
And we're down to 8 seconds now. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but it'll be 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady escaping the pressure right. Looking deep for Demarius.
Thomas giving out gifts. Thomas trying to give out gifts.
Tried to dial up the long way out there.
Thomas, you trying to give out gifts.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return.
I'm getting the ball back, Chris. You know I got weapons out here. I just ain't got no offensive line. I would have been whipping your ass. What the fuck is wrong with you? Fuck this guy. Yeah, this guy, he started it. Now he don't want to talk about it. Now he don't want to talk about it. I'm your fucking uncle. Fuck wrong with you? I don't give a fuck what you been doing for the last 10 minutes. Shit.
It's the Texans in front.
Ain't no fucking excuses. You know these motherfuckers. Ain't got no motherfucking sincerity or no motherfucking what the fuck you got going on, nigga. Nobody give a fuck about what you had going on, nigga.
24-yard line.
I'm gonna whoop your ass. Hold up so you can take your shirt off. Let me take my shirt off as soon as you try.
Watson will bring up the Texans at their own 24.
What is wrong with this guy?
Begins with a run from Miller, shedding through the defense. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
You got next, you got the game. You got the game new.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Watson. Throw left side.
How you doing? How you like that route?
And they work this well.
How you like that one?
Across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
How you like that one?
Everyone's got to be able to
Piece
catch
of
the football.
shit.
Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Watson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving
You
him
sending
up.
them boys at
The
me,
first
ain't
time
you?
I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass.
Damn, Kiki, you had it all in your hands, Kiki.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, 31! Like 22. Danny. Mike's 22. You ain't going.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Go on, roll on back there. That's what we talking about. Get it on the 7. Let's get Thomas back in trouble. You watching this shit, too? Fuck Thomas.
Alabama, 380. You must be true. Two times. 4 down. Ozzy. Regular.
Do what you gotta do.
Starts out on the ground with the shell. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about
he ain't hitting no damn hole and going.
Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
We own them. Check the backer.
To throw, it's Brady. And Watson has it right side. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
Here's a pass swung out.
Lay your motherfucking ass down.
Here, going down back at the 28.
Sneaky little motherfucker.
A 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Sneaky son of a...
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Brady now to throw.
Come here, Thomas.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Josh Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right?
Man.
You know, one by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Goskowski with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
I see it.
Goskowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Gravy.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 24.
7.
One on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Yep.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They are going for it. Here's Watson, and it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And it's Michel once again. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Brady. Sideline throw, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Brady going to go on 4th down. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And down inside the 15 he goes. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Wait, that's 53. Watching it
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually...
As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Run this fucking around.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Oh, early? Oh.
Watson now to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Watson. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Michel going to try again. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
We got this.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey, turn it up. I got it. Mike, 53, Mike. Defense wins championships, baby.
Now Watson operating from the gun. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw is Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. And they'll get this
go ahead, Deshaun.
Field before being stopped just before the 35. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Check three. Slam.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Hopkins on the
Let's go, Deshaun.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Here's Watson.
Let's go, Deshaun.
This is caught. And he's brought down after
Mr.
a very
Watson.
nice gain. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break.
Mr. Watson!
Too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a
What the
token
fuck?
press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a
What the
little
fuck
bit
did
of
they just do?
resistance so they can't just run it right down your
drop
throat.
So signs
Yo,
of life in what's been a dormant offense in
Lord.
the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And
Yo, this is some Madden bullshit that just came in this
Trying to
shit.
give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest
this some
every deep
bullshit.
ball that is thrown downfield.
This
And
is some
look, it doesn't matter
bullshit.
whether you're playing man or zone.
You got it.
Yeah.
Put him back at my 20. It took me out the red zone and put me on the 20 on my 20-yard line. Oh no. They did some Madden bullshit to me. No, I ain't even put that up. Fuck that. I said, you got it. I left that. You got it. Shit, it fucked up my scoring shit. Man, what the fuck? It was over. They gave me that Madden bullshit. I wasn't about to play that. I'm just at the 1-yard line. Dog, look. It was look, the time that, nah, dog. If I would have been at the fucking goal line, yeah. Send the shit, Chris. Now I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed.
Now my dreams reality, not going back to you say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking
I'm gonna play with the team. I played that damn time. Shit, the fucking shit gave me some Madden bullshit. We was gonna get the ball back from Thomas.
I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty use up. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, they go crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money stacking up and look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Yeah, on out my problems. Let me.
Yeah.
With the gang, we ball out. It can get tragic.
I said my boys on this game.
Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror.
Ain't got it. I'm talking about my Madden, one of my Maddens. I like to play against 49. They got everything I need.
I turn my back, you laughing.
Yeah. They got 3 running backs. At my disposal. Yeah, they got 3 of them. And a banging ass tight end. And a fucking 2 nice ass receivers, 3 of them. And the offensive line. Yeah, they got Debo. You ain't gonna see no parts of kick return. Coach, it's another motherfucker too. I got Matthews and some other nigga too. Matthews, Jordan Matthews. Yeah.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real
Madden bullshit happens to me.
It take a week to count it. Then I back up, name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up, 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter, when they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one, made a meal today and they my last one.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here.
Yeah. You looking at it? Hello. You see the stream? Oh, he got some easy shit. I played him with a. Motherfucker traded his Jeep because this league I joined, and it was the commissioner talking about he had to pay everybody Yeah, Zeke on his rookie contract, got 2 years left. Talking about I was gonna have to pay him next year. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I didn't even care to know. It wouldn't have been nothing for me to be trading player. No, the bitch is 23. What's the point of me getting the Cowboys with that line for and I had that monster running back? No. The point of me having the Cowboys, that's what the purpose of having the Cowboys is for. You see this roster they got? 49ers. Oh, but you was on YouTube. Luke must be on YouTube. You see me? They got 2 motherfuckers. They got 94 fucking speed. The other one got 92 speed and 93 acceleration. Brietta. Am I running my backfield? Brietta, 94 speed. 94 speed. 92 speed. And 93 acceleration. His acceleration is better than them, but they 2 speeds out. 2 in speed, they faster, but they're not quicker. McKinnon got the agility, the 96 agility. As a matter of fact, McKinnon break tackles better than them. Think about it. And McKinnon is more elusive. Oh, shit. But Brietta got the best. They all the same type of back. So if one get hurt, you know. Hmm? Yeah, it's not going to affect me at all. And look, I got another one, Raheem Mozart, another running back, dog. It's a 74 overall. Got 93 speed and 94 acceleration. And I don't even know where the hell he at on the fucking roster. I don't know if whoever had the team before me cut him or gave him up. I would have never did that. Oh, hell no. Oh, yo, Chris, hold up. Yep. Yeah, I just merged it. You ready? Motherfucker, you know I've been at T-Mobile, motherfucker. Yeah, I got an S10. Not yet, hold on. Yeah, I got Kendrick Bourne and Jordan Matthews, cuz. But another nigga. Kendrick Bourne, some wide receiver that they got played with last year. That's decent. Because he ain't better than them. The other one, you know, I'll be doing shit with choice routes and shit. This nigga got 84 awareness and his route running is better and he catch better. You know what I'm saying? He got similar damn speed. Debo faster than them. Break tackle 77. Ball carrier vision. This nigga should have played. Old boy run too though. So his ball carrier vision is better. Yeah, 91 speed. I look at everything, man. And then Kendrick Bourne got 59 run blocking. Debo got 45 run blocking. That's disgusting. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he petrified. He petrified. He got Kansas City. He's petrified. You gonna need some help for fucking goddamn this damn office a damn line of his. He need three defensive backs.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the
25-yard
line.
And I got Solomon Thomas, and I got Forrest Buckner. Yeah, and Armstead, my other defensive tackle. Armstead is nice. Put him in the inside.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman.
Oh my! It's off to the races with Tevin. It's off to the races with Tevin.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown.
It started already. I'm gonna whoop his ass.
Tevin Coleman, 75 yards.
75 yards.
And the Niners have taken the early lead.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, first play of the game, CD.
It's in the house, nigga. Keep breaking.
Ain't no from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about
put your
starting
damn
out
hands
fast.
up.
Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays.
You referee,
that was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like
they got home run hitters on this offense. They motherfuckers fucked up when they did that shit and had me going to fucking lead with these home run hitters. He gave me fucking 4 home run hitters on offense. 3 of them running backs. It's just when damn guy won't get the ball and he start to running because you know he gonna do what he need to do for me after the catch. My tight end is beast.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Not these home run hitters. The way this game goes, this speed, man.
That'll be
it shows. Ain't no 90-something motherfucker
no
catch.
Run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the
behind you and shit. All you just keep running. You ain't got to juke and do all that extra shit. Niggas start running, they running. Yeah. Just run at your angle. He can get you at an angle. If they get
break that angle, Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Where the fuck is that nigga at?
Here's Mahomes to throw. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Watch the pass.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got the first down inside the 10. Again, that's Watkins. And all the way down to the 5. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Because we got the offense too. Goddamn it, don't be surprised.
2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. Answer though to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Not be fucking surprised. That's Steve. Let him out there for Leon Chris. First, you seen him nigga bust on his left. 75 yards. He did a methodical shit. He did what he had to do with Pat.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And that'll bring us 2nd down.
We're going to see how fast these niggas is right quick.
Here we go. 180! Don't let it free! Don't let it free! Play that top deep! Don't let it free, defense! 12.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Keep him out there.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the wide back.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Emmanuel Ogbah just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Hey, alert! Hey, exit! You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
To try again after the sack. Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
You got nothing. 13.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Watch out for Hill on the return. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They give it to Williams, running right. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Mahomes going to throw. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's good for 28 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Settle down, brother. We all right. Settle down, brother Jimmy.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Under 10, under 10, 10. $65. Mike, 44. Man.
Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
36.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida.
Matt, he gone.
Wading through
He
traffic,
gone.
and now he's free.
Matt gone.
And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, 68 yards.
68
and
yards.
The 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 14.
Goddamn track meet out this
This one
motherfucker.
tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
You got your track stars, we got ours.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
I'm talking
I
about
like your
Buster.
description there. Maybe we're
Do
sitting
what you
in
gotta do, baby.
box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes.
That's what I'm talking about, Tart. Girl, give me that.
On a safety, Jarquiski.
Girl, give me
Kelsey,
that.
the intended receiver there.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I don't think you got it, son. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the
Guy's real
score on
fucking
EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a second down coming up.
Here we go. 180. 21. 44's Mike. Check.
On second and 15 now. Garoppolo. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Emmanuel Agba able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Watch the screen. Hey, gun. 44's the Mike. 12, fellas. Here we go. I'm coming. 44. Mike, 44. Hey, Haywood. 55.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's fourth down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt.
Come on, Robbie. Get that leg in there. Shit.
No good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
On the carry, here's Smith. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he is out of bounds, but
that motherfucker
inside the 30.
Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is the point of having a fucking challenge?
Pick up the 25.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Caught out left side by Robinson. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
15 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Fight on these two. Let's go, 80. You're right.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
At the 13-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And again, it's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. From 13 yards out. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Wait, 80! 11, 44, Mike, 44. Hey, pick it up, defense, let's go. I got you. 44, Mike. Check. 21. Here we go. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a bad.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's the first catch of the game for Goodwin. It's a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Here we go.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go. Here we go. Like 80.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin.
He got him!
That's going to be caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, 42 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gold to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 50-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Mahomes now to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Mahomes now on 1st down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Watkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
He is going to find Hill here. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
Now 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Stop your running. 50 Charlie. Check.
Now it's Mahomes again. This will be caught at about the 5.
Lay him down.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
You get that 3, dog. Get that 3, dog. I don't know what the hell you take it so damn long for.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and that's caught. It's Kelsey.
Get the fuck out of here.
Kansas City. Travis Kelsey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Butker on for the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. And incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh, shit, man. Come on. What? Oh, Warner, come on.
Not before they work it across midfield. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Mahomes to throw once more.
How you doing, Pat?
Niners get there and bring him down. D. Ford, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes, and they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man. Each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Come here.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. To return is Taylor. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start on the ground with Breida. Oh, bowls right over him. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Get it.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here's Coleman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Damn, I should have been right inside.
65. Come this way. Here we go. Here we go. Block.
On 2nd and 15 now. Garoppolo out right to Bourne. The ball comes out.
You bitch-ass nigga.
Chiefs. And some room to work.
Damn, I shouldn't have turned it. He just got out of damn bounds.
He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
I don't need to. I'll go
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Caught, Kelce, left side. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Trying to get
Girl, give me that pussy. Girl, give me that. Girl, give me that. Richard said, girl, give me that pussy. Girl, give me that. Richard!
Into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Girl, give me that pussy.
I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
I love seeing pick sixes too.
It out of the air
that
and go the
motherfucker
other way
Richie
and see people try
off
to change
to the
directions.
goddamn races.
Hard to do.
Do what you got to do, Richard.
Now Gold for the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one. Tied
Great
at 28
defense,
as he
Richard.
kicks it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Here we go. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. It's been a long day. Attack!
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes flush to the pressure too.
That's what
great,
the fuck I'm talking about.
Once more. D Ford able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
They're going deep for Hill. Unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taylor now returning it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
21.
Shut the fuck up.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw.
Shut the fuck up. I can talk that shit because I can't hear him broadcast. Touchdown. Shut the fuck up.
Marquise Goodwin.
Shut the fuck up. My gunnery sergeant used to say that shit.
And the 49ers have moved on in front.
Shut the fuck up. What you mean that's all I got in one play?
Of course,
There
everybody
ain't no
knows the
one
story
play,
of
man.
being
Ain't
an
no
Olympian.
one play, man. You don't have a plethora of
But
plays
you know
in
that he has that
formation.
athleticism, that big playability.
All I got is one play. You got Randy Moss. What the fuck you gonna do with
married to a
that?
sprinter? How about that for speed in one family? And I love his
across
end
the
zone
middle of the
celebrations
cone.
now.
I got a tight end too,
go
brother.
deep and beat someone for
Whatever
a
you
touchdown.
whatever you take away,
Jump.
I fucking got. Hey,
Cool
brother.
deal.
Gold to add the
Ain't
extra point.
nothing with this
And
here,
with the play
brother.
clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
I ain't gonna miss that motherfucking timeout. Jazz, you jumped in the party? Jazz.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And here he'll
that
get down to the
fucking crazy as hell.
A gain of 5.
He got that on
for the first down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match.
That
The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another first down run right there.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Lay your ass down, and so is D4. How you doing, D? I ain't get to touch your ass in practice before. Now I get to touch you.
Sack of the afternoon. Now Mahomes on the bootleg.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of...
We ain't get to touch you in practice, nigga. Now I get to touch you.
Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now Mahomes.
Thank you. Won't stop till I get enough, babe.
Well, it's picked.
Get enough, babe. Won't stop till I get enough, babe. Can I get enough, babe?
Inside, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Won't stop till I get enough, babe.
So from one end zone all the
Get
way
enough,
to the other.
babe.
Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone
Won't
to end
stop
zone.
till I get enough,
Tremendous
babe.
play. Now get that man an oxygen
I took that turbo off, cuz. That turbo one, I was concerned with my turbo. I just had blockers.
Across at the end because of that distance.
I took the turbo off. We was just jogging down there. I had the 3 blockers, I used it in. That's why I was saying, won't stop till I get enough, babe.
With a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
How you feel? Getting your ass whooped. It's 7 more minutes of me to whoop your motherfucking ass. Till I get enough, babe. I don't give a fuck what you was up and down. Who cares? Till I get enough, babe.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Travis Kelsey. Will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 63 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back with a touchdown. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead, it's down to just 1 score. No problem there on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
They ain't answered their phones yet. But I've been looking, man. Ain't nobody. I've been looking. Ain't nobody answer their phones. I said I've been looking. Ain't nobody answer their phones yet. Yeah, they do. Just, I ain't got a hold of nobody yet. What's the date? You had the 7 on it? You got like 15 days or some shit like that.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They begin the drive with Coleman. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
11. Mike 50. Try to do better. Come on, QB.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after.
And now a fumble.
Oh, this motherfucker's fumbling, man.
Chiefs. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 35 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record.
What a great performance. The goddamn football and did the shit twice, 3 times. Fucking fumbling bitches.
That's what it's all about.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
What's up, nigga? Oh, yeah? You somewhere where I can get my hands on you?
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
You and your fucking other microphone.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman.
Won't stop till I get enough, babe.
Past the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards on the ground. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the
won't stop till I get enough, babe.
With run fits, making.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman.
Till I get enough, babe.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have moved down in front.
Face. Hold on. Yo.
Now Gold for the extra point.
Come again.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Niners 49, Chiefs 42.
Your signal is
After
terrible.
the touchdown, it's Robbie Gold now to kick it away.
Hell yeah. making prank calls. He under the train making prank calls to me and shit, talking shit. Huh? Yeah, barely. No.
Yellow. I'm going, 80. I got him. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
Oh.
Mahomes now on first down.
Yeah, I know everybody in Mutt using this play. Jay Steele.
Crossing route complete. It's
God damn.
20. And he will take it on in.
Yeah, he said everybody in Mutt using that pinch play.
Tyreek Hill. 75
Yeah,
yards.
that's what they doing.
And the
Get
Chiefs
that
are an
quick
extra
shit.
point away from tying up this football game. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra
It
in there.
happened to come across my shit.
The final number
Jay Steele used it fucking 97% of the time.
A little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Set to go now
He
with
picked the
the
shit
kickoff.
every
These
fucking
two
play.
teams all even again
I'm
as we
picking
continue
plays
in this
by the plays
wild
that come
fourth
up on my shit. The plays is coming up on my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going and looking for that. I'm not going and looking for it.
Garoppolo going to bring
It's
the
coming up
Niners
on
up here
suggested
first
shit.
and 10
Suggested.
at their
You know what I'm saying?
25-yard line. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman.
Won't stop till I
And
get
some
enough,
room to
baby.
maneuver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Shut the fuck up.
Successful
Shut the
start
fuck
to the
up.
drive,
Stop
17
complaining and shut
yards,
the
and
fuck
moves the
up.
sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
21. 21.
Garoppolo. He's
Till I
gonna
get
walk
enough,
on deep
babe.
left side here. And this is, oh my goodness.
Till I
he
get
put
enough,
it in
babe.
one-handed. And he takes it all the way
Till I
down
get
to
enough,
3.
babe.
Garoppolo able to find
Fuck
good
wrong
one
with
for
you?
a
Don't
big
you
one.
ever
56
press me.
yards. A field goal can get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
Hell yeah, you got 98 speed. You seen it?
It's Coleman here. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it?
Till I get
Driving
enough,
to the end zone
babe.
twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
12.
They will run again with Coleman. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk.
There you go, Juszczyk.
Juszczyk,
Motherfucker, you.
49ers.
Till I get enough,
Juszczyk
babe.
taking it in. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up
Broke out you
successful.
from the inside and out, motherfucker.
After the
You
touchdown,
can
it's
get
Rodney
gas
Gold now.
inside the holes and outside. The fuck out of here. I done ran up the middle and broke out to the outside, through the hole, and out to the outside. All the time you been get gashed everywhere. You been getting gashed every goddamn where. Talk about this one shit. You been getting gashed every goddamn where. Don't act like as if you been, oh, this is you got. You been getting gashed. You been getting gashed.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
What? Come on with what you got.
He's going to float this one deep
Oh,
inside.
shit!
Inside the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Damn, I should have fucking got there and got that safety back there.
75 yards.
I forgot to put Richard on the outside of it.
Extra point
Fuck.
away from tying up this football game.
Yes, it was a touchdown. And not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown?
I didn't make him go outside. I didn't make him go outside. He got the outside
Just
of
an
him.
extra point away from tying
He wasn't
this
even got the motherfucker get the fuck up that field that fast.
Up and good.
And I did that
Partner,
shit.
We got a tie game
Damn.
here in the 4th.
Yes, he did.
set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams
look like that
all
Chiefs
even
and
again
goddamn,
as we continue
whatchamacallit
in this
game.
wild fourth quarter.
Rams game. Last year. Yeah, remember when they the Chiefs and the Rams that scored all them goddamn points. No. What did it go overtime? With the Rams.
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I ain't talking about that. We talking about the other one. Regular season. The Rams and the Chiefs. Yeah, we scored mad points. Yeah, the Rams and the Chiefs. This is like that game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn into a big gain.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Garoppolo.
To the kid in the face.
Haul it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo now. Just one misfire so far after that last completion. 15 of 16. It's 1st down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in.
They like doing them neutral zone infractions. I'll tell you. That shit cost them
to come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty.
This how you gonna do it, Chris?
He's crazy.
Yeah, he crazy, yeah.
Garoppolo gonna hand this one to Coleman.
Till I get enough, babe. Damn, I shouldn't have juked. I ain't even have to juke. I was gone. I ain't even have to fucking juke.
For 13
Damn.
yards, and it moves the sticks.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast.
You seen that whole
cut? Down.
Till I get enough, babe. I know. I thought I had to juke. What the hell is this shit out here?
11. 21.
To throw is Garoppolo. And the tip there altered the ball.
Damn, they got in there
and it
quick as
falls
shit.
incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Oh, a lot of contact right there. No call. Maybe got away with one.
What are you doing questioning the contact on that play? Let them play. And, you know, it's late game situation. I think that
bye. I'm going to leave all that shit there. Fuck you.
And that's a
I'm
touchdown
gone.
as they broken our
Fuck
tie
on with
here in
you.
the final minute of the
Come out there with that bullshit.
I don't know how many more of these
You
can take, my man. I just don't know.
Run all around that shit. Oh, you want to do that?
They
Oh,
look
okay.
like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves.
Fuck off my
They can pull
football
this one
field.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the
Score
special
when niggas
teams
wanna whoop
unit
each
for the
other
kickoff
ass.
coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
That's what it is. The niggas is talking shit and thinking that they done took the gloves off, started fighting. It was with sparring gear. Now they done took the sparring gear, the gloves and the sparring gear, but fuck off.
Yellow.
Yeah.
I got you.
He'll look to throw.
Lay your ass down.
Get a throw
Ass.
off. He's taken
You
down.
little whore.
What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, shit, Richard almost had it. You know that would have been 6 for Richard.
Stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. That one good for 17 as they're set up better.
He already took one home for 6, though. He all right.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. He's back to throw.
Get it off. Get the fuck out of here.
So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone.
Too late.
One final try from Mahomes. He's going to let it fly.
It was too fucking late.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Till I get enough, baby.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount
till
of
I get
points
enough,
that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
D4 player of the game, baby.
Feel great about
4
themselves,
of them
can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator,
you
just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
The second half ball club.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Kansas City.
Let's hit the post-game tailgates and grab some of that barbecue.
Yeah, BBQ.
Who had a balanced game? Yeah. $258, I think, I believe. Coleman had 211 yards rushing. Marquise Godwin had almost 200 yards receiving. Till I get enough, babe. He did his thing, too. 588. Shit. Tariq Hill had 328 fucking yards on 10 catches. 32 yards a fucking catch. Kelsey had a $133. Watkins had 71 yards. Yeah. Well, still want enough. Till I get enough, babe. You know what I'm saying? Because we had 211 rushing yards right there. He almost had, you know what I'm saying? Look at this, 19 yards of carry and 50. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter. You see them rushing yards? He was eating, wasn't he? Couldn't fuck with him. My nigga Jimmy G did his thing, too. No turnovers. The only motherfucking turnovers, the motherfuckers fumbling and shit. Jimmy G was on fucking point. 15 to 17. Jimmy G was doing his job. Shit. You see how we ain't allowed no fucking sacks up here? You see that shit? Huh? You see that shit? Where's my blocker? You see it, right? They did their jobs, cuz. That's what you just call doing your job. No sacks, no interceptions. That can get you a game, ball game. I ain't getting no interceptions. No, fuck no. Fumbles. Jimmy G said we. How many interceptions I had? Like 3. Richard took one back. Fred Warner took one back. You see him? 102 yards, 90 yards. That's why that nigga was slowing up. I slowed up with that shit. It was 102 fucking yards, cuz. You see that shit? Shit. No, he did last year. He took filled in for old boy when they got rid of him. Nah, whenever. Yeah. What the fuck he said he was doing? Why he doing all that shit? I do it before. Dallas, huh? They ain't got the personnel to do it either. Michael, you. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what we want. That's what we want. Since you think we got a problem with it, we want it. Either way, bring out Thomas. Hey, Nuke, I'm gonna be right back on the You know what I'm saying? You know if he get disrespectful, number 11 gonna get loose. You see him get loose, didn't you?
From Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up, 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter, when they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one, made a meal today and ain't my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throw it blind in my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get it off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head and when you ever overstated. Your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of the distort. I'ma leave it on the side. You on the Christ when I pray on this set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm sick in the head. Come on. Come on. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get it off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off.
Oh yeah, fuck them Achilles ass. Throw his ass up there, bro. You talking shit yet? Throw his ass up. That's the funniest shit.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Squad all dressed in every single last one of them got my
Get your boy. Go and get your boy. That's what he was saying. Go and get your boy.
20 goons in the
After he was going down the ground, go get your boy. Go and get your boy.
3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on. I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me. No conversation, ain't got time for no debate. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy, 1 foot is set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them buckets. Footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die.
I was on the 1 yard line for 3 and some change left. I could have came back too. Well, they were. We don't know if they would ever won though. For real, for real. They wouldn't do that bullshit.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in a sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest.
Sound like a snow blower situation. That's what it sounds like. Fuck that workout. It sounds like a snow blower situation. Hey, it's better than man. I'm out there standing and that shit blowing. I ain't doing no physical work. Yeah, it's a lot because you out. Hey, they got them little straps on you for your shoulder. Fuck you. I had it right on my shoulder. Oh, ain't that much more, yeah. Not like a fucking show.
I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up.
As it's fucking snowing and shit, I'll be out that motherfucker early. Catch that motherfucker, get that shit up out of there early, then go back. Do that shit a couple damn times. Shit, fuck that.
16 cars in my front yard. 30 on my wrist, what a point to God. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers.
What is that?
100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride.
Yeah, just sit.
My brothers, no lie. All you can die. Never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life.
Yeah, but
Magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it?
What you mean, young shit? You mean all I'm gonna do is play with him? I've been playing with these motherfuckers. You mean all I'm gonna do? DT got his ass whooped. Fuck you mean? DT got his ass whooped 31-10. Yeah, he had his yards or whatever, but he got his ass whooped. Let's just not, let's get that clear.
I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty,
this is one of the motherfucking teams that I fucking use in the franchise. Matter of fact, this is gonna be my main, one of these main team I'm gonna use in a franchise.
Crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up and look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Yeah, now my problems let me run up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right myself at a genie with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish these well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills, they can't get it by they sell.
That's why you treat women good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just
yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I've been fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still find me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bro's on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display.
You talking about the shower?
But it's right, I make a joke, everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself.
95
I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Head to head with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Rick Rock. Tick tock. Are you ready for some football? Ladies and gentlemen.
Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. territory, come get some. If you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass.
I sent the invite, Chris.
I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. Now get it. Big Snoop Dogg. It's in the game. Blow your mind.
Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it. Ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad, but I'm past that. But a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man when it come back.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Well, you can see the ball appears to be teed up and ready to go. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Put the weather on random, you know what I'm saying? I guess if you're on the East Coast, you can put it on the overcast. It didn't do it on the West Coast. For some reason, I put an overcast. I might have been a dome team I was playing with. I can't remember.
50 on the base. 54. Ricky.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, it's Ingram. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes.
Damn, I ain't mean to call that.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense.
Goddamn Cowgirls,
run for some big yardage.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The take, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Now he's forced out right. And he's going to go down again. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting
I got hit. I got hit by a line.
It's the punter Cook who sends it away.
Knocked me off my spot.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
I can't hardly see his motherfucking ass either.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
How you doing, Zeke?
That won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
I'm going to be here. We're going to be here. We got some hard-hitting safety. We're going to be here.
What you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
He's checking.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. And finally taken down at the 26-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Okay, every now and then, my defensive bias will leak out here. Abysmal play for them. You've got them backed up, and you let them out.
Couldn't take advantage. And you know who's happy? The punter. Because if he was needed, they gave him a lot of space to work with now.
Yeah, because he would have had a lot to think about, right? Don't step over the back line and give him a safety. Now he's got room if he needed it.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At their 48-yard line.
Here we go. Go right in. Here we go. Do. Watch it.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
They keep on the ground with Elliott.
There we go.
The play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On second down, Elliott. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's got his target. It's caught. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. But there's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Here we go, here we go. Check 48,
On 1st down, Morris. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the shit. Watch the shit. Hey, go.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Defensive back here on 3rd.
Big series right here. We got step 26.
Now Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup.
Oh, shit.
And is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Brett Maher on for the extra point. Well, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check. Lucky.
Now it's Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Mike's 50.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On second down, Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Watch the run. Mike, 55. Check. Check nickel.
Jackson from the shotgun. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wind drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Clean the shit up, Williams.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll try the sweep with Elliott. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that will be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And he
Come on, baby. Let's step by, baby. Bring the pumps, baby.
Nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
Come on,
he
baby.
Had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone.
And he will take
Bring the pumps, baby.
Touchdown. It's a 3-yard touchdown run, and the Ravens have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Prescott to throw it. That's it.
Come on, baby. Let's step by the baby.
This one across the 45.
That bitch caught that shit still. Oh, I thought I let that motherfucker
17 and a first down.
Jazz, you in the party?
Watch the run, watch the run.
A first down carry by Elliott. And no
That's
room to
cool.
maneuver
Stiff
there.
arm, we
Give him
still
a
get that
yard
loss.
up to the
So he get 1 yard. We cool with it. Teammates, teamwork.
To the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On second down, it's Elliott looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Pernell McPhee in there on the stop.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Prescott.
Come on, baby. Let's step by the baby.
On the coverage there. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get
That's
away
what
from
I'm
what he's
talking
been
about,
calling.
Brandon.
Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Chris, why you so disrespectful?
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He rifles one.
Chris, why you so disrespectful? That's why that fucking shit happened to you. Come on, baby. Let's step by the baby. That's why that happened to you. Why you so disrespectful?
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on
Hollywood. Oh, I had to throw it too soon.
After a turnover,
You can't run with it.
might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands.
Yeah, to let that go.
If it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
To throw is Jackson. To throw again. Blitz coming, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Damn.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Forgot about that fucking money.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys.
We got some big boys as strong as a motherfucking.
We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to praise. Oh, this hurts the defense.
So you just can't move us to fuck around.
X, Y, and Z, and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Dallas.
Jason Witten back and ready for action.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And on the left side, he's got Witten. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety
Come on, baby.
that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception.
Bring the pumps, baby!
What's
wrong with you?
Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. Cooper was the intended target.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 47-yard line.
On 2nd down and 4. Jackson.
Bring the
He's going
pumps,
deep for
baby!
Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson being chased out left. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
They'll run with Elliott.
Bring the bounce, baby!
Instead, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. 4-8. 48 right now. Let's go. Here we go, team. Here I come. Here I come.
2nd down, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. It's a gain of 5. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Mike.
Prescott from the gun. It gets it over the middle of Cobb.
Damn!
Randall Cobb on the breakaway. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb, 58 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. Working left side, Andrews with it complete. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
They'll run on first down. Ingram. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down now. It's Ingram, and he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Here's Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, it's Ingram. And he stopped immediately there. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could look right back at them.
That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
This old boy putting that fucking back on that
really
motherfucking block.
For offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the
football, that damn guard,
if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
And inside the 20 before. Brought down.
That's it, baby. We got
10 yards. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Jackson, option right. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been going through and picking up first downs.
This is Ingram. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. And they'll turn their power game to try to get in. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead.
Won't step till they get in the
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Good job.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
All right, D.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. And an alley to run. Breaks the tackle to run. The 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 75 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Huh? Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set, ready.
Shit.
Time to go, night, night. 2 seconds.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Andrews. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson Throw left side complete. That's Ingram. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That shit would have got picked off last man.
You goddamn right, that shit would have been picked off last man.
Check. Check hot route. Hot. Mike 55. Mike 55.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back to
shit. Why you throwing so
it's
fucking high, man?
Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
Shit.
And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now Elliott. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard.
47. 26.
This is Morris, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get stopped there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Hey, 6 guys. Check 6 guys. One twist.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On second down, it's Elliott, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the...
Hold on, cuz. Hey. Nigga, you said you was coming here today. You said you was coming here today. I ain't. No, you said you was gonna come. Nah. You said you was coming here today.
So this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Prescott. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack.
Probably. Chilling. What you doing?
Timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this a 39-yard attempt. The kick by Maher is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do to keep this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because
they think I sat in this damn house yesterday.
Right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
At their own 25-yard line.
What you coming to just get some damn money, or what you coming to just get some money, or you coming to damn chill? Which one you coming to do?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right. It won't be a sack.
You don't know yet.
Gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Back to throw. Got his
man you able to chill.
Over the middle. That's Andrews. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Caught right side. It's Sneed. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.
I'm the captain now.
But Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, good night, everybody.
That's it. 7. See, that's why I've been messing up with Dallas, man. The numbers was flipped this time. They then Zeke the ball. Got activated. I send the invites then.
That's cool. You'll be the last damn invite you sent.
I send the invites, man. You gotta wait on me. I gotta do some house duties real quick.
Damn, you cannot make this shit up. These niggas talking about he gonna crack with the crackdown on violent video games. All you white motherfuckers is the one killing all these motherfuckers, doing all these mass shootings.
Word.
And it ain't got nothing to do with no damn video game. It got something to do with I'm going to kill. They telling you what they doing. I'm gonna kill all these Mexicans or kill all these black people. They telling you. Oh, you got a mental health issue.
I'm gonna call you on the phone when I go outside. Hold on.
You said what?
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many milk. Bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs and hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone jobs. I'm not a guard. Go hawk with a squad. I'm playing my part, but them LeBron. Rings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to do well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk inside the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, Clippity. Yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they know they taking notice. Taking notice. Taking notice. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they know they taking notice.
Yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? In the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke.